Since 2007, the Syscom and Pro-Eco Africa projects have developed a scientific basis for comparing conventional and organic farming in tropical countries. In this series of videos, we look at how Kenyan farmers implement the ecological approach on their organic farms. In each episode, we focus on a specific subject. Dr. Anne Muriuki has been involved from the early moments of the research projects. She knows the farmers, she knows the challenges, and she has scientific knowledge about organic farming in Africa. We follow her to visit 5 farmers in Kenya and learn about their journey. In this video, we visit 2 farms, one owned by Beatrice and the other by Jane. We talk with them about productivity and profitability. These 2 farmers are doing quite well, and we can learn a lot from their planning and general approach.
Today we are visiting Beatrice Maganga's home. Her farm is 1.8 acres. It's located in Kangari in Murang'a County in central Kenya. And she has been a Syscom/Pro-Eco farmer for many years. She converted to organic farming in 2009, and it took about 3 years to start realizing the benefits of organic. Today's topic is about productivity. Without a high productivity, you cannot break even as an organic farmer. You need to be able to get very good yields, and Beatrice does this. Let's take a closer look at these 2 ladies. We shall go to Jane first and then come back to Beatrice later. Her farm is still in the same region, but it is slightly bigger.
Mugunda uyu wakwa ni eka 11. Tuhandite marigo, tukahanda mbembe, mboco, twaikũrũka haria, tukahanda makandania, kahũa. Kundu guku handite indo ngurani tondu kindu ki hindi ria kindeithagia.
Jane understands the important role played by diversification. She gets money from all these crops and livestock, depending on what is in production at that particular time.
Nitwe tukurwe.
Na tito nini uguo?
Hezo tito nini uguo.
Twina mieri igana?
Twina mieri kindu 4.
Thumu niguo ndona wina muingi. Ona ko wina mugunda munene wina thumu muingi muno.
Naguo thumu ri ndungirima utari thumu. Nikio thumu wi muingi.
Nikio thumu wi muingi.
Na riu thumu ucio ri ngagithondeka biogas.
Now, speaking about productivity and profitability, it's good that we start at the beginning. One is to know what to produce. One is to know the market. One is to have very good planning so that you can target the best prices. And of course, you need to have good farming skills. Mama wa irimu? Leo na irigo?
Na irigo.
Riga na hende gukiire? Leo na ndakihota gukuai. Marigo maku ni mega. Koguo no kinya ukorwo ona mbeu yamo. Ni njega.
Irigo no rikorwo ni mbeu njega kana ni utungata.
No kuri we ngucia ni ciothe.
Irigo. Makadamia ni twacehire riu ni gucoka maracoka na no tugugiceha ni mega na kahua kahua ni kendaga kiruru kahua ni kendaga kiruru nikio kiruru gitari kiingi no wana riu tondu mukadamia ura uikarite riwa no ririingira riu ni matwaranaga wega
Fejisi nicio ngukuragio horo wacio
fejisi ri kuringana na uria mugunda uikarite ri riu tukiona no gerie kuhinga mai
ni oneka ni muinamu
ni muinamu riu gagithio handu feji gatema nundu wa kuhinga mai kugiririria riu mai mathie na tiri korwo andu metikira turime organic organic ni njega muno ni honagia tiri ukariuka tiri ni kuriuka uriukaga
haiya no me othe akigwiterega kuigua tiri ukariuka urari mukuo ukambiria kuruta maciaro maingi. Jane is always very active on her farm. She is very particular about her compost. It's of very high quality. And the way she gets it that way is by having high quality ingredients. She makes sure that she fertilizes her crops with high quality compost, which eventually ends up giving her a high productivity. She gives this to her animals. So the feed she's producing on the farm, because she has fertilized it well, is also of high quality, which means it's giving her high quality manure. And with this, she's able to maintain a very high quality soil. She doesn't sell any of her residues out of her farm, except that which she sells on the farm. For example, if she gets a banana, she just sell the banana, part of it, but the remaining stump she will give to her animals or put it in the compost heap. And this is a holistic circular farming. Jane practices agroforestry. This is combining trees with crops. On her farm, we see that she's combining macadamia with coffee and sometimes macadamia with other crops like beans. And this has been proven to have an overall benefit for the whole system. You actually end up getting better soils and better productivity. In the SISCOM trials in Bolivia, agroforestry was compared or is being compared with monocultures, and it has been proven to be more energy efficient and to give a higher yield, actually up to 3 times compared to monocultures. These findings are being put into practice in Kenya as well.
Ndenda kuria tiriri. Ni wigaga mathabu. Mole ureka.
Mathabu ri.
Athiaga atia hau.
Nĩ ngeragia kũiga nĩkĩo ũrona atĩrĩrĩ gũtirĩ kĩndũ itarenda kũgeria gũkĩiga wega
ũrĩa kĩagĩrĩire nĩgetha kĩrehe kĩndũ
nĩgetha rĩrĩ hĩndĩ yakĩo yakinya kĩrehe kĩndũ.
She's a very good bookkeeper and she's able to tell very well what is bringing in money and when and what is not making money and why.
Andũ arĩa wendagĩria marigũ maya rĩ na kahũa gaku rĩ na avocado ciaku rĩ na macadamia maku rĩ nĩ mamenyaga ũrendia organic kana meciragia ũrendia cia ndawa.
Arĩa nyendagĩria marigũ rĩ matiũĩ no arĩa nyendagĩria macadamia nĩ moĩ.
Koguo magũraga ta marĩ ma organic.
Makwa magũragwo me organic
na nĩ ũheagwo bei njega.
We rĩu ndũgũragĩrwo ta arĩa angĩ.
Nĩ ũgũragĩrwo wegega. Ndacokia ngatho muno. Nĩ ndairuta maũndũ maingĩ muno. Nĩ ndĩraga andũ ũndũ ndaigua itarĩ ndaigua rĩngĩ atĩ tĩri nĩ kũriũka ũriũkaga wekĩrwo organic. Thengiũ muno.
Na niĩ ndĩrakena gũcera gwaku nĩ kwega biũ.
Jane has shown us the importance of good management, clever farming, and good record keeping. Now we go back to Beatrice and focus on productivity. If you want the farm to be profitable like in Jane's farm, which is possible, then one is to take care of their manure, like Beatrice has done. Beatrice always makes sure that she has livestock, chicken or cattle or pigs, and she also makes sure that that livestock is profitable too.
Maybe we can walk to the rest of your farm. You notice a lot of diversity even of the crops that she has chosen. I've seen some kales, broccoli, I've seen some cabbage, I've seen some avocado, cilantro, arabicum, which I've not seen in any other farm. Very innovative, a very high income crop. There is a weed there. I don't know whether it's a weed or something you can eat. What is this?
This is sukuma siku. This is kind of a vegetable. It's been sold in local markets in Nairobi. Just like sukuma wiki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, just like on Jane's farm, Beatrice is also practicing agroforestry. She has avocado, but under the avocado trees, she's growing vegetables like broccoli and kale. And these are adding on to her income, making the farm more profitable and utilizing the nutrients between the trees.
This is export market. By the end of early August, they'll be harvested.
Who are you selling to? Who is coming to pick from you?
There is a group.
An association.
So there is the buyer who comes for the fruits.
And that buyer is selling export market?
It's export.
By the way, your avocados, they look good. For the first time, I think we've seen a farmer who is actually exporting, so their produce ends up in far distant markets where they can get a good value for what they're selling. In terms of soil fertility, Beatrice is composting her own manure and making sure that she has enough. Manure is never enough in organic farms or anywhere in Kenya, but she's making sure that she's doing the best, saving all that she can.
Beatrice thinks about profitability all the time. She's a beneficiary of the ProEco project, where we trained them on how to keep farm records, and her records can tell her when she's making money and when she's losing money. And she can be able to make good decisions based on her records. So organic farming is knowledge intensive, and that generational transfer of knowledge is always an issue. But we've seen Beatrice is training her son, who's already at the university, on what she knows, and actually involving him in the daily chores of an organic farm.
This farm is owned by my family, the Jogonas. When I'm on vacation, I do farming, marketing, and harvesting. I will use my information technology to market our sales, to research about other plants. When I finish, I'm going to venture in farming and shall use organic waste to plant my crops.
We are not where we began 30 years ago with organic farming, trying to learn everything. There's been a lot of research in this area. A lot has been learned since we started, and so farmers should be quite confident that this is something they can venture into because there are solutions already. I do encourage them to go for training and to give feedback to their trainers so that they can feed back into research, and then we can be able to work on that and help them out. Beatrice has been a very good farmer. You'll find that she is putting up a very modern home, a big house. The very fact that she has the audacity to do it means that the farm is making money. So that tells you that there's money in farming, but you need to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Thank you so much, Mama Wairimu.
Okay.
I've learned many things. I always come here and learn something new.
Thank you.
You can see I've learned about sukuma siku. Very good. This is something I'll carry home.
Within the SysCom and ProEco Africa projects, farmers and researchers have learned many things from each other. These learnings are still being tested and adapted to improve their effectiveness in different scenarios. The SysCom project continues to experiment, learn, and share knowledge about the ecological approach to organic agriculture in tropical countries across the world.